Shaw, Andrew out there. They skate back out the other way. Number 27's got good speed, but Spencer Purvis poke checks away. Back to Andrew. Andrew backhand. They clear it out of the zone. Tied up. Huth trying to get it over. They should be icing, but it actually was a shot on goal. They've got to play it. Mark, look where you're going to do this. Flips it off the boards, gets it to his roommate, David, and we got an offsides coming up. So the two roommates there, we'll get David and Mark for a second, and we get an offsides as they kick it back down in. The face-off, oh, I see. One called an offsides, but I'm not sure it was. So the face-off comes back to center icer. I'm not sure that that was an offside, so we'll just kind of a neutral call here. 3:45 left in the period. We've got Kyle's lined out, Grinham at one wing, and Minton at the other, with Googs and Spencer Case back defensively. So Case, Guglielmi defensively, Anderson, Minton, and Grinham ends up with Chris. He dumps it in behind. Number 12 picks it up. Nice skater for the Fighting Irish. Kyle tries to keep it in, sends it cross ice. We tag up, and Minton heads right back down in again, but we got an icing call. Good call by the ref. 3:16 left in the period. It'll come back down into the Pioneer zone to our right, Alex's left. 3-0 with a little over 3 minutes left in the second period. John Grinham at one wing, Chris Minton at the other. Anderson at center, Case and Googs out defensively. Drop of the puck, Kyle controls, gets it back to Spencer Case. Spencer having a nice game out there. Back to Anderson, pokes it forward, doesn't quite clear the zone, dives down, and it's a foot race coming in. Anderson one-on-one, goes to the backhand, goes to the forehand, takes the shot, just misses wide right. Minton trailing the play. We got to teach Kyle how to do a backhand shot on that. Kyle, though, dove down. They knocked it. Big hit by Spencer Case there. And John Grinham, Chris Minton, and Kyle Anderson. Great shift out there. And we have got it clear. We didn't touch it, though. Kyle comes back out again. Actually, I didn't realize it had gone out myself. Poked in the air, Anderson, and it goes up, and they almost get Coach Clausen. They were going for Mr. May on that one, okay? Mike is just back from Australia, so he's well rested. He should be able to get out of the way of the puck there. 2:38 left, second period. We've got Clausen centering a line with Huth and Taylor. So shot down in front. Clausen tries the backhand. One more time. Over to Huth. He tries to feed out in front. And a little different combination, knocked down. So Pat, good read by Donahoe. Both Pats are out on the ice. Clausen, Huth, and Abel. Comes back down the other way, poke it in. Abel defensively, poke checks away. Abel steals the puck, comes back one more time, sends it forward, gets it up to his roommate. Huth coming down in, trailing the play. David looking for the shot. David still controlling. He's got Patrick in front. Goal! Boy, one more time, kept in Donahoe. Donahoe back to Huth. David Huth, nice pass. Patrick almost gets one. Bouncing puck, gets by Clausen. Backhand, Taylor. Taylor again hits it in the face mask. Taylor bounced one right off of his face mask there. Comes back up to Patrick, back to Huth. He's got, look to the defenseman, back to Abel, but it's his backhand side. He just dumps it down in. Patrick and Kyle down in low. Back over to Huth. Backhand, back to Taylor. Pat tries to get it in front. Back to, up to the point, sends it to Mark. Abel shifts it down in, knocked down. It's going to be a foot race. Taylor coming back. Donahoe hooks him down, and they're going to have a hook. But it's a save. Nice play by Patrick Donahoe, though. Good call by the ref. Hooking call. Great job by Donahoe to tie him up there. And everybody ends up in the net except the puck. So smart play by Patrick on that because he had a breakaway. 2-minute minor. Good call by the ref. It'll be hooking. That's not a prostitution call. It'll be a power play opportunity for the Fighting Irish with 1:16 left in the second period. Faceoff stays down in our zone. We've got Googs and Spencer Purvis defensively. Anderson, Chris sends it around the boards, and Scotty Williams out offensively. So Scott and Kyle, and we'll have to see how we can handle a defensive. Tries the wraparound, broken up. Googs ends up with Anderson. They up to the point, challenge. back off the boards. Good job. Scotty in front, all the way through the crease, and makes the save. Ends up with Purvis. 49 seconds left in the period. They got to kill off the period anyway and get some fresh legs out there. Ends up Purvis, sent it the length of the ice, takes a big hit, tied up along the boards, still with it. Anderson was kind of cherry picking, hoping if they could clear it out, he'd pick up a quick job. Anderson still with it, and a good whistle by the ref. The puck was tied up down in there, so should just be a face-off. Down in the zone with 30.3 seconds left. And we'll get a change coming up there. We see Clausen heads out on the ice. Minton, so Kyle Clausen and David Huth, excuse me. Clausen and Huth out offensively. Purvis and Googs defensively. Ends up with Googs, ties him up. Clausen the first one on it. Kyle's got an assist on the day, and we send it up, doesn't clear the zone. Huth looking all the way through the crease. David was making a break on that. Back up in front, shot save, Alex! Big save by Allegre with 15 seconds left. Comes behind, out in front, broken up. Off the boards, David trying the breakaway, he clears out. With 3.9 seconds, he's gonna have to get the shot off. Shot down, smart job. Excellent way to kill off the period. And if we hadn't run out of time, David Huth would have had a breakaway down in. So at the waning seconds, David just uncorks a shot, which was really all he could do at that point. David already with a goal in this period. So after 2 periods of play, it's Reserve 3, the Fighting Irish nothing. Goals by Miller, Grinham, and Huth. Assists to Taylor, Miller, Clausen, and Anderson. Well, according to Nora and Sarah, each goalie had 7 saves in the second period, so Alex has got 11 saves so far and 14 saves for the Fighting Irish goalie. Actually, it's two different goalies, I think, because there looked like a change there. I'm not sure if they've gone back to their first goalie, but or they still have. No, it looks like Zero is still in goal for Fighting Irish. It's still a power play opportunity for the Fighting Irish coming into the third period here. We'll have to kill off another 30-second shot. Just misses wide. Oh, and they try to whip. Dump it, dump it, dump it. Nice play by Clausen. Kyle sends it the length of the ice as we're killing off time here. Kyle and Nat Miller, the 2 offensive players. We've got Spencer Purvis and Spencer Case defensively. Purvis, the first one on it, back over to Case. They let it roll. Don't let him. Miller comes up and challenges. Nice job. Purvis in behind. Watch the man in front. Stolen by Purvis. Gets it over, tied up, off the boards. Out to Miller, one-on-one, coming down in. Nat should just dump, nope, kill off time. Nice play by Miller as he dumps it in behind, and that finishes off the power play. Patrick's back on the ice. Great job of killing off the power play out there by stolen by Nat Miller. So we've got the Miller, Clausen, and Taylor combination. Sends it forward, and we almost get Mr. Miller one more time. It kind of rolled up along the dasher board there, then hit off the glass. Face-off should be inside our zone. Good call by the refs. It's from the point where we tried to flip it out there, so an even 13 minutes left in the third period. We go with Kyle's line now. David Huth at left wing, John Grinham at right wing, Pat Donahoe, Spencer Case out defensively, Alex in goal. Right back to Case. Spencer off the boards, first time didn't clear out, and this 27 is really a nice skater in front, but a perfect read by Kyle, and he flips it out of the zone. Anderson read that perfectly. Grinham almost picks up the loose puck, and we send it down in. Shouldn't be icing. It hit off of one of their defensive players. Nice job by Donahoe. Back to Grinham, and this one does come all the way out. Patrick has to drop back defensively. Off the boards, really nothing he could do with that. It comes back into to Huth. Huth, Grinham, Anderson. John steals the puck. John's already got a goal in the day. Grinham dumps it down in. Grinham having a great game. They come back out. Poke checked away by Spencer Case. A little bit of a trip, but it was more of an acting job by Anderson. Kyle goes down, bounces back up. Kyle's got an assist on the day and a pair of goals yesterday. We're offsides. We tag up, but we're going to change lines anyway. 12 minutes left. Off of Kyle, bounces out of the zone. We're going to have to hustle back over on this. Pick him up. Don't let the shot get off. Actually, that wasn't much of a shot. Baglieri there. I'm picking on the other team. That's really not fair. Shot down over the top there. Comes all the way back up, but there's nobody out at the point here. They send it far side. Poke checked away Donahoe. Donahoe backhand. Up. It hits somebody's. Got knocked down. And we've got offsides on them. I guess it did clear out of the zone. I didn't realize that. So they had to take up anyway. Look at Scotty Williams coming down in. And we got a hook on that hooking call. And no, interference call. Okay. Actually, it was interference. And it was Williams' speed that set that up. Scotty had a burst of speed down there. He must have gotten that from his mother, didn't get it from his father. So, Scotty coming down in, and they took him out of the play, but they'll leave him on the ice here. Let's see, it's a power play opportunity. 11:26 left. We'll probably go with Miller, Huth, and Anderson. And we've got Googs and Patrick back defensively. I always love that because their shots from the point, it's like bullets out there. Alex leaves it for Chris. Chris flips it forward, but not to anybody. In fact, I'm not sure where that pass was going. Right back down in to Googs. Googs brings it forward. Looking for the open skater, comes back over by David. Poke checked out, and we got an offsides. Good call, ref. 1:40 left on the power play, 11:06 in the third period. It's still a power play opportunity. And we're going to go with Mark comes out on the ice. Mark and Pat defensively. Nat centering a line with David and Kyle. We should be able to score on this. What a shot from David Huth. And comes back up right to Donahoe. Donahoe tries to flip it forward. Ends up with Huth. Backhand over to Anderson. Shot Anderson. Rebound in front. Poked it. Save. And he hangs on. And David Huth almost gets his second. With the assist would have gone to Kyle one more time. Kyle took the shot in, and David Huth poked one in the air. Great save by the goalie. Miller, Anderson, and Huth, and they can really move the puck around out there. 1:21 left in the third period. 1:21 left on the power play. Donahoe able defensively. Allegre in goal. They flip it in the air. Wait, right. Nope, that one went up into the bleachers there practically. We're testing the rafter system to see how it holds up. So the faceoff just stays back down in the Fighting Irish zone. Miller down in, they send it backhand all the way around. Anderson, the first one on it, tries to clear the zone. Kyle keeps it in somehow. This one back over to Donahoe. Donahoe back to Miller. Miller to Anderson, back to Miller. Miller still with it. Nat looking for, back to Mark. Abel, slap shot through, hit off of a last second. Miller tries to send it in front back to Huth. Huth out to the point, kept in. Donahoe. Donahoe flips one down in front, just misses wide right. Back to Huth. David Huth still controlling. Over to Donahoe, wide open. Patrick shot. Broken up at the last second. Back to David again. David, Kyle, and Nat out there. Nat controlling. 28 seconds on the power play. David, they're cycling around. Over to Mark. Mark with the shot down in. Bouncing puck. Hits in the front. Sitting out in front. Scores! They score on the loose puck. David Huth, the assist to Mark Abel. And they took advantage. They moved the puck very, very well. Huth from Abel. And the goalie made the save, but it bounced right in front of him. David Huth, his second goal of the day. And they moved the puck very well. They set that one up. It was Miller, Anderson, Huth, Donahoe, and Abel. It's a power play goal, and it's 4-0. A pair of goals now for David Huth, who's just having a wonderful game. We're trying to get an assist to everybody out there and whatever, so I got to work on Alex getting an assist now. All right, come in. I better not get cocky at this point. Watch it in front. Over to Patrick. Taylor takes the big hit. He's got an assist on the day. Comes back up to the point. Tries the shot. Broken up. Oh, that had to hurt. That hit Scotty right in the... Well, that's why you wear a jock strap, I guess. Anyway, Scotty skates it out. Brings it all the way down. And he gets hooked. Bringing it down. Williams having a super game. Williams in the air. Bounces. This goes all the way over the top of Purvis. Spencer Casey, and that should be a penalty on Purvis. Good call by the ref. But they still have control. Don't give up the shot. Challenge. Go after him, guys. Go after. Shot save, and Alex hangs on. It'll be a 2-minute minor on Purvis for hooking, but Alex comes up big one more time. And Alex having a one of the games of his life here too, as we really didn't, even after the penalty was called, we didn't challenge on that, so it'll be a 2-minute minor, I believe, for hooking. 9:03 left in the period. The face-off stays down in the reserve zone. To our right, Alex's left, we got Googs and Spencer Case out defensively, Miller and Minton. This is the tall combination. Alex just hangs on. The M&M boys, Chris and Nat, will be out there offensively. If we're based on height, they're the height of 3 players. So I guess that means we're really not short-handed. We've got Chris and Spencer defensively, and Miller just controls that right off the bat. Nat is really a super center. Up to the point, nice pass. Shot comes up, broken up by Miller. One more time. Miller, what a job, Nat Miller. Boy, Nat Miller, and then Minton coming down in. Oh, and he goes hard into the boards. But Nat, I mean, excuse me, but Chris bounces right back up. We're going to get a retaliation. And there was an elbow thrown, and I'm not sure if they're going to, but there was obviously an elbow thrown by the big guy in white. And he was frustrated. They probably are going to, I'm not sure if they're both going off. 16, that's his 3rd or 4th penalty. It's, excuse me. But it was, I think they're calling elbow on that one. Let's see what, but it was, I think they're going to call matching penalties there. It's, so I didn't see what Chris's call was, but it was obviously an elbow on the Fighting Irish. Still 1:31 left on the power play. Those are matching, so it's better hustle back out. It's still a power play opportunity. Look, Chris, look. Oh, up into the... Okay. Chris is going to kill... When Chris hits those, he's going for New Jersey on that shot, I think, okay? It was... I'm not sure which direction the rink's headed there, but those have got to hurt when Googs does that. It's... Googs steps forward. So anyway, it hit off one of the players up into the netting, hit off a defensive, I mean an offensive player actually. It's a power play opportunity still. Nice job, Clausen. Kyle having a good job, a good game, excuse me. 27, and this guy is quick. Oh, save by Alex. I never saw the pocket. Alex had to come up with another save. Shot down there. Alex again with the save. 2 more saves for Allegri. Dump it, Kyle, dump it. Good job by Kyle Clausen. Alex looking great in goal. Comes over, and we don't challenge on that. Clausen tries to steal the puck. Comes down in, poke checked away. Picked up. We've got, oh, and they send it out themselves. So they dumped it back. Kyle heads off, and we get a change of 4 fresh legs. 37 seconds left on the power play. Ricocheting puck comes down in. Abel clears the zone. Knocked down. We got Huth out there, Anderson out there, and Donahoe. Pat marked defensively, Alex in goal, Kyle and David. And that's the combination. Huth's got 2 goals. We'll go for the hat trick here. Broken up, Abel knocked down, and they score! As it knocked down, dropped right in front of him. Alex, no chance on that. So it's a power play goal for the Fighting Irish, and they actually broke it up, but it dropped right down in front of Alex, who had no chance on it whatsoever. So a power play goal for the Fighting Irish, and it's 4-1 with 7:19 left. I'd feel a lot more comfortable if we can pick up one more here. Donahoe, Abel defensively, Kyle centering a line with, comes right back into Patrick. Donahoe off the board trying to get over to Huth. So Kyle is centering line. David and Joseph are the 2 wings. Mark sends it around, trying to get it up, tries to get it down to Joseph. Up to the point, don't let him get the shot up. Stolen, Anderson! Kyle, the breakaway, coming down in. Anderson, 1-on-1, takes the shot, save, and he hangs on. And we get a major collision afterwards, a little pushing and shoving, but it's, as they would say, I don't think there's any harm done. Hopefully the goalie bounces back up. The goalie wisely just hung on, and we're going to have a 2-minute minor on Patrick, something after the whistle. So it's, on David Huth. So it was a hit after the whistle by David, a 2-minute minor. Face-off will come outside the zone, and let me take kind of a breather here while the goalie bounces back up. Some of the applause for goalie made a great save on that, Ott, and they're going to help him off, but he's moving, fortunately, under his own power. Number 1 will come back in at goal. And we'll kind of pick him up as he heads off. He did a super job in goal for the Fighting Irish. Face-off should come outside. It's a penalty. it's a power play, so we need to get one of our players off the ice here, I think. Oh, they took it back. I don't know. They put the penalty up, then they took it off, unless they were matching minors of some sort there. I never saw another player go off for them, though. I thought it's a power play. We'll flash back up. It's a 5-minute. Oh, I see what happened. The question, it went from a 2-minute minor to a 5-minute minor. I guess that's what happened with that. So it's it was some type of a late hit. So, and you can see the discussion. I'm not sure why they changed their minds on that, but that's usually one of those where the coach talks the ref into changing the call, which is always kind of questionable, because obviously they came over, they put a 2-minute up, and David's going to head over to the bench here. So it must have been a 5 and 10. David will have to sit out the rest of the period. Andrew will serve his 5-minute penalty. So Andrew will come in the sin bin. But I guess since it's I see what's happened. Because it's a 5-minute, we're actually at 5-1. No, that doesn't make sense. We still got to be down a man here for at least a 2-minute minor, I would think. Yeah, all right. So Nat gets off the ice. I see what happened. Okay. It's a 5-minute penalty, so we're going to be shorthanded for 5 minutes here, and then and there must have been a and David heads off the ice too, so David's out for the rest of the game. There's 6:54 left, so 5 minutes. They got to warm up the goalie down there. Will be a lot of time to see what damage can be done. We've got Scott Williams, Mark Abel, Kyle Anderson, and Pat Donahoe out. So Scotty and Kyle offensively, Pat, Mark defensively. We'll kind of flash in, and Alex has a haircut, so let's see if I can zoom in on his haircut here for a second.
Stay focused now! Stay focused!
Now he put the helmet back on sooner. Okay. His mom's really happy he got the haircut. I'll say that on tape. I'm not sure why the face-off is back down in there. This doesn't make any sense to me, even though it was a 5-minute. The face-off should come outside the zone. You can't penalize the, okay, pardon me. The refs obviously heard me on that one, too. Well, so far, nobody has come in to take the face-off. Okay. 6:54, excuse me, left in the third period. 4-1 game. It's a 5-minute penalty, though, so we're going to have to try to kill this off as best we can. You don't want to get too lax here, and Kyle's the type that might cherry pick a little bit, see if we can pick up a cheap goal. Flips in the air, knocked down, Kyle sends it forward. Anderson somehow wins that. They send it forward, all the way back out. Right back, Williams reads it perfectly. Scotty first time with it, everybody on side. Donahoe picks him up, ties him up along the boards. Abel in front, comes around in behind. Poke checked away, Abel first time. Comes down in, ends up, Anderson sends it the length of the ice. Nice job by Donahoe, Abel, and Anderson. Williams, the only one down in. Scotty challenging. They come around, come back out, but they didn't send that very hard out of the zone. Comes right back down in. Poke checked away, Abel. First time. Second time, poke checked away off the side of the net. Abel steals the puck, ends up with Williams. Scotty gets it back. Perfect read by the Fighting Irish out in front. Abel poke checked away first time. Back out. One more time. Still sitting in front. Kick down in. Abel. Bouncing puck, almost a hand pass, right through the 5-hole. They're way offside. A lot of time, Scotty, a lot of time. And they send it down in. One more time. Mark off the boards, doesn't hit right. Come back one more time. Look. Sends it around the boards, up along, trying to get it to Anderson. Step in, poke checked away first time. Abel tries to knock it out, comes down in. Kept in 33, nice skater for the Fighting Irish. Cross, challenge, slide down in front. Nice read and great job by Donahoe. Up, they keep it in at the point. Williams coming down in. Abel ties up the guy in front, still with him. Anderson doing what he's supposed to do. Challenge the guy, don't let the shot get off. No idea. Oh, it hit Donahoe, and that one had to hurt. Abel still ties the man up in front. Poke checked away, Donahoe sends it out of the zone. Great play. Pat Donahoe, what a job defensively. 3:10 left on the power play. They send it out all the way back down in. Change the defenseman. Right back, Purvis, he sends it out. Trickling down in. Miller trying to pick one up. Off the boards, we could get a cheap goal. Grinham out there. Grinham's got a goal. Miller's got a goal. Who's got a pair of goals? Taylor with an assist. Abel with an assist. In front to Grinham, and they almost got themselves a shorthanded goal. Purvis, Googs back defensively. poke checked away. Watch the man in front. Watch the man in front. We didn't pick a stick up, and we're not playing very good. And they dump it the length of the ice. Again, John Grinham with a great game out there. 4:21 left, 2:26 on the power play. Right back to Purvis. Spencer Purvis, and he sends it all the way down, and we get the ref. That counts. Sends across ice. Stolen! Pat Taylor! Taylor shoots! Save by the goalie! Pat Taylor putting the pressure on. Cross ice pass comes all the way out. Taylor, first one back down in, and everybody on sides. Watch the man down in front. Pick him up. Broken up. Back out first time. We got a challenge. No idea where that puck went all the way out. Nice defensive job there. Miller and Taylor offensively. Pat one more time pokes it away. Oh, and he gets an elbow to the back for that. Oh, and a punch! And they got a punch thrown on them. And Pat goes down hard. That was actually a punch in the back there, so they're getting very frustrated. I have absolutely no idea. Oh, and that should be another 2-minute minor for unsportsmanlike, and I don't know what's going on here, but it's unfortunately both teams, some of the kids kind of losing their composure here. Another big word for hockey players. 3-syllable word. All right, 3:39 left, 2-minute minor, and 1:40. So we should be at 4-on-4. A lot of open ice out there. And we've got, let's see, who we're going to go with. Oh, we got the Kyle and Kyle combination, K and K. So, and we're going to get a 10-minute. So apparently what they did, it's a 2-minute minor and a 10-minute major misconduct for the punch. Yeah, that's the correct call on that too. Anyway, it's 4-4, or 4-on-4, excuse me. Kyle Clausen, Kyle Anderson, and everybody's really slow. I think they're tired. This has been a very aggressive hockey game by both teams. A lot of skating going on. Backhand! And Kyle Clausen almost scores off the backhand. Another nice save by the Fighting Irish goalie. Both their goalies have done a terrific job in goal, as a lot of pressure put on by the offense for reserve. 4-1, 3:23 left, third period. Back up to Googs, and oh, that one hit off a 27 skate. That's enough to break your skate there. One more time, Clausen trying to score. He's got an assist. Back out, they're coming down in. Purvis, Googs back defensively, takes the body, knocks him down. Watch the man in front. Knocked down by Purvis. Purvis takes the big hit. It's a lot more hitting now, and a lot less hockey playing. All the way through, out in front, knocked down, save by Alex one more time, and we broken stick. He better get off the ice. Ends up with Kyle. Dump it, Kyle. Out. Oh, it hit out the back of Kyle Clausen. Dump it. Down in front. He tried to get to Kyle Anderson. We got a broken stick, but he dumped it. Kyle Clausen and Kyle Anderson. What a nice job, and we're getting a little extracurricular as we lose another stick out there. One broken stick and one more on the ice. Poke checked away by Anderson. Kyle Anderson has got the quickest hands on the team there. Knocked down. We've got Purvis and Googs defensively. Kyle Clausen, everybody's all over Kyle, and Kyle Clausen is what a job, Kyle. I got to focus in. Barbara will be very happy about how aggressive her son is being, but a little pushing afterwards. Kyle Clausen has been all over the place. He and Taylor and Miller, that line has done a wonderful job. They've scored, each of them with goals and assists. And then David Huth, a pair of goals, Grinham with a goal, Abel with an assist, Anderson with an assist. It's spread pretty well all the way around. We've got Spencer Case, Mark Abel defensively down in there. 5 and 9 combination. And 2:17 left, third period, a 4-1 game. 23 seconds left on one penalty and 37 on the other. Back down in, Abel over to Case. Case off the board. Spencer Case, nice job. Minton's out there now. Chris Minton having a good game. Minton and Baggs, the two offensive players, shot down to Alex, makes another save. Over to Abel, in behind. Abel battling, 33, gets it right back again, still battling, poking forward. He gets the better of that, up to Minton. They clear out of the zone. First time Abel pokes it forward. Second time comes out, gets it over to, and we got a little extracurricular going on. And it must have been a hand pass or something like that. I think it was, I'm not sure. I thought he kicked it forward with his stick, but they're calling a hand, actually they're calling a stick pass. This is a new penalty out here for, oh, I see. Mark's the smallest kid on the ice, and Nat's the tallest. The smallest cannot stick it forward to the tallest. That's a new rule. That's a killer rule, okay? So Abel, I see what he does. So this time he goes to Minton. That's no better. Chris ends up, Chris coming down in. Actually, oh, and he goes down hard. It's a lot more aggressive out there now, but Chris Minton and Nat Miller, Nat out in front, they're coming back the other direction. Skates it out, nice pass, comes back, first one on it. It's gonna be Spencer Case. Tie up along the boards, over to 13, taken out of the play, save by Alex one more time. A little bit of a check there, Abel over to Baggs, Baggs sends it up to Miller. We're back to 5-on-5. Both penalties are over. I forgot what open ice looks like here, but 5-on-5. Back to Donahoe. Pat brings it down in. Donahoe looking for a goal. Off the boards. Pat's still with it. Donahoe, he's got, tries to wrap around. And, oh, and it was a save by the goalie. I thought it might have snuck in there. Clausen's back on defense. Miller with a shot. Miller's got a goal on the day. Grinham's got a goal. Huth's got a pair of goals. 45 seconds. Up in the air, down, kept in by Googs. They send it out to 33. Good speed coming down. Clausen poke checks away. And left in front. Still there. They're going to call a trip on Kyle. Probably a good call on that, actually. The reason Kyle did it then is he only gets a 33-second penalty, so. Yeah. And you can hear Goose and Alex says, we'll get Kyle there. Kyle has an assist on the day already, and he had one of his better games of the year as he was all over the place, especially on that shorthanded situation. So Kyle Clausen doing kind of double duty. Miller in the air up, and we've got Clausen, we've got Googs, and Donahoe defensively. We've got an offsides coming up here. As the puck looked to me like it trickled out. Good call by the ref. And every time I hear the announcement, I think it's a penalty, but it's about the figure skating on the other ice. So face-off just outside of the Pioneers' zone. 4-1 with 25.8 seconds left in the period. Miller, Anderson, Guglielmi, and Donahoe. Googs, Donahoe having great games. Anderson's got an assist. Taylor's got an assist. Abel's got an assist, and Clausen's got an assist, and Miller's got an assist too. Almost forgot about that. All the way back to Pat. Just wait with it, Patrick. That's it. Take your time. Take your time. Reverse direction and dump it the length of the ice. What a game for the... We'll get the appearance on tape there or whatever. And they all mug Alex out there as I get back in. Get off the parents and get Alex. Alex Allegre, what a game. We'll give Alex the defensive award, David Huth the offensive award. Great all-around hockey out there as they get congratulations. I thought that Central Catholic beat Talawanda 10-4, but boy, I'm not sure I understand how that could have happened there. So it's just kind of an odd combination. Western Reserve Academy coming up with the 4-1 win. Nat Miller scoring off an assist from Kyle Clausen. Then John Grinham scoring off assist from Pat Taylor and Nat Miller. Then David Huth scoring off an assist from Kyle Clausen. And then Huth scoring again off an assist from his roommate, Mark Abel. And we'll get the coaches down there, Mike May, James Frazier, James Newman. We'll get the head coach, Bran Clausen. Again, we thank Bran for everything he has done all year long. And we'll try to sneak in the locker room if we can. Final score from the Chiller Arena in the second game of the Northwest-Southwest tournament. The Western Reserve Academy Pioneers 4 and the Central Catholic Fighting Irish 1. We'll kind of walk down in here. I'm not sure which room we're in. Well, I know now it's all green. Look at Alex. Okay, as I said, we only film you guys when you win. Nice job, Matt. Mark, Chris had a great. Spencer, Andrew, Spencer, who else we got over here? We'll get Pat Taylor had an assist, Kyle had an assist, David had a pair of goals, Patrick, good game. And let's get the wound on Chris there, okay? That always looks good.
4 wounds.
John, all right, look at John here. When you score a goal, you get on camera, okay? That's the important thing here.
Hey, Mom,
Kyle had an assist and almost got in a fight, so that's important. Joseph, great game. Scotty had a good game. And Alex gets my defensive player, okay? We'll get Alex there with the heavy.
Ready for Talawanda
One more time.
tonight.
Now we're ready for Talawanda. Mikey, we'll get something here. Nice wound on your face, too, and stuff like that. Spence, Andrew, go around one more time. As I said, Patrick had an assist. Kyle had an assist. David, a pair of goals. Scotty, super game. And I feel like in the middle of something as they're throwing at us here. Go on. Finish up with Kyle and John. The two best-looking kids on the team, okay? I'll show what the rink looks like. We'll get a few of the parents here and stuff like that. This kind of is where it's going around. Give Mr. Huth on this. We'll get the, just kind of a little variety here. And we'll get the moms, okay. All important, get the moms. Welcome once again to the Columbus Chiller Rink in Dublin for Game 3 of the Northwest-Southwest Tournament, hosted by Columbus. We'll be the home team in this, so Western Reserve Academy Pioneers in their home white, and the visitors, Talawanda Braves from down in the Oxford area, will be the visitors in blue. So it'll be the Braves against the Pioneers. Again, we'll kind of do a quick summary of the individual players out here for reserve. Number 9, junior defense, Mark Abel. Number 30, senior goalie, Alex Allegri. It's actually Allegri. After all these times, I probably should pronounce Alex's name right. It's Allegri, not Allegri, so I apologize for a bazillion times I pronounced Alex's name wrong. Number 7, sophomore forward, Kyle Anderson. Number 8, sophomore forward, Chad Ashman. Actually, Chad's not here. Number 21, junior forward, Joseph Baglieri. Number 2, junior defense, Ross Case. Number 5, freshman defense, Spencer Case. Number 11, freshman forward, Kyle Clausen. Number 14, junior defense, the assistant captain is Patrick Donahoe. Number 1, freshman goalie, Jason Griffith. Number 4, freshman forward, John Grinham. Number 17, sophomore defense, Chris Guglielmi. Number 19, sophomore forward, David Huth. Number 18, senior center, the co-captain, Nat Miller. Number 10, senior center, actually forward, Chris Minton. Number 6, senior defense, the other co-captain, Spencer Purvis. Number 20, freshman forward, Andrew Shaw. Number 15, freshman forward, Patrick Taylor. And number 12, sophomore forward, Scott Williams. Head coach is Bran Clausen. The assistant coaches are Mike May, James Newman, and senior Jim Frazier. The managers, Nora Graham and Sarah Hamill. I'll get my statistics from Sarah and Nora, I usually do. Over and see the coach in a second. We'll have to do without Ross and David are not going to be with us for this game, so I'm not sure if we're going to shift something around. Maybe move Pat Donahoe up to a wing. Pat actually quite well. We can see Senior on the left, Brand in the middle, Mike on the right, and Jim is other one will pick up down in there. So again, we thank all the coaches for what they've done this year. Really been a nice tournament so far. First game against the Upper Arlington Golden Bears resulted in a 3-3 tie. Picked up 1 point out of that. And one of their best games of the year was this last game. The reserve coming up with a 4-1 win over the Central Catholic Fighting Irish. Again, we've got Griff is in the white helmet down there. Alex is number 30 in the black helmet. Andrew Shaw drops it back to Joseph Baglieri. We've got number 11, Kyle Clausen, coming around to John Grinham. There's so many pucks on the ice, it's impossible to tell who's skating with what now. Donahoe and Miller, Taylor and Miller poke checked away. Abel shot down in save by Allegri there. Now coming around 7 is Anderson, 12 is Williams. Shot down on Alex coming, and we'll take just a minute here before we get underway in a game between the Western Reserve Academy Pioneers, the home team in white, and the Talawanda Braves, the visitors in blue. Hey, just about to get underway. 3 14-minute periods. Alex drops back in a goal. Actually, Alex and Nat both used to play for Talawanda, so they're going to know a bunch of kids on the other team. In fact, in the opening there, I saw that the captain for the other team and Nat skated right over to each other and shook hands, so I know that they've known each other from kind of the old days there. We'll start off with the Miller line. Nat centering a line. It looks like he'll go with Chris Minton at right wing, Kyle Clausen at left wing, and we see Pat Donahoe, Spencer Purvis back on defense. So a little different combination out there. We're probably going to move Pat Taylor around, see what we end up with. And the most important thing is we're missing a puck. Kind of hard to play this game without it, but we're back to the little black thing. That's the key to making everything happen. About to drop the puck. Nat at center, Kyle at left wing, Chris at right wing. Drop to Pat. Donahoe clears it up out of the zone. They get the ref right off the bat. Clausen battling, ends up Donahoe back in the middle. Shot down in. Alex makes the initial save. Over to Pat, backhand up over to Nat. Nat blows by one of the players there. Miller is so quick. Nat coming down in, looks for the shot. Scores! Nat Miller right off the bat. Unbelievable shot by Miller. And an assist will go to either Clausen or or Donahoe on that. Nat Miller, what a shot. They're probably going to make it unassisted, but it was fed out of the zone, and the time on that we'll have to get is just 21 seconds into the game. Nat Miller against his old team puts us up 1-0 on a bullet of a shot. No chance for the goalie as Miller just blew by everybody and went upper left corner there. So Nat Miller scores in the first 21 seconds to put the Pioneers up 1-0, possibly an assist to either Clausen or Donahoe. But we'll see how good my memory is on this thing. There's the other captain. Number 5, I know 5 scored a couple goals in the last game, is one of their best skaters out there. In fact, I watched him for a while in one game, so we'll keep an eye on number 5, who's just a great skater for Talawanda. But Nat Miller is so cotton-picking fast. Anyway, he ends up with Donahoe. Off the board, tries to get up to Clausen, drops all the, one of the players doesn't have a number, hustling down in, Miller's still going for it, and Nat one more time, ties up, Miller gets it back again, Miller still controlling, shot off the post! He loses a stick, or at least something hit the post, you can hear the ring down in there. Minton, Miller, and out in front, a save by the goalie, and he hangs on, nice job by the goalie on that, as Chris Minton was parked right on the doorstep. So Minton, Miller, and Clausen, nice combination out there. Great start to the game, and Nat Miller, it's hard to beat 21 seconds into this. Abel and Googs out defensively now. Anderson, this is our small line, centering a line with Grinham at right wing and Taylor at left wing. So Pat, Kyle, and John. We have 1 sophomore and 2 freshmen out there. This will be icing if Abel keeps it in somehow, comes back out. Pat Taylor gets it back, drops back in to pick the body up. Mark takes him out of the play, gets it back again. They're going to be offsides. Good whistle, yep. As they kept it out of the zone and 2 of their players drifted down in. Just a face-off outside. This is, other than Googs out there, we don't have a lot of size on the ice at the moment. So Kyle centering a line, Pat at left wing, John at right wing, Chris Mark defensively, and Alex in goal. Anderson, Taylor comes down in right to Googs. Chris comes around. We got, takes a big hit. Never even affected him. Mark out to John Grinham. John, somehow, they drop it back down in. Don't let him get the shot off there. Broken up, poke checked away at the last second. Backhand misses the net. Goes far side. Nice save by Alex, and they all hang on. And it's a good thing Alex is paying attention, because every once in a while there'll be a quick wrist shot in there. But Allegri comes up big with 12:37 left. First period, still 1-0 on that goal by Miller, and possibly an assist to either Clausen or Donahoe. Change of lines offensively. Guglielmi able defensively. One of Looks like we got Miller, Minton, and Baggs. Joseph sends it out of the zone. Nice play. Minton had it momentarily, drops it all the way back down in, sends it cross ice over. They flip it way in the air, comes down, and they're going to have to hustle onto this, gets by Googs, but the first one on it's Scotty. Williams coming around, broken up the last second, knocked down. Williams gets it back, ends up with Abel coming up along the boards here, flips it forward over to Baglieri. Joseph has been playing some good hockey. Back to Williams, back to Baglieri, off the boards, and Scott forces it out of the zone. Nice job by the center there. Comes back one more time. They're all tied up. No idea where it is, but as we change up lines, hits right off the door, and the first one on it is Spencer Case. Back to Baggs. Baggs back over to Williams. Williams coming down in, takes the shot, misses wide left, tied down in, and we've got Miller back on the ice now. Nat, who's been all over the place, feeds up back to Donahoe. Donahoe looks for Clausen. Clausen tied up along the boards, still gets it down in. 11:32 left in the first period. The Braves come up. One of the Braves trips on the blue line. That's always dangerous out there. First one on it is Spencer Case. Spencer having a real nice tournament here. Broken up by Donahoe. Goes way in the air. Nobody, in fact, I didn't even see where the puck went there. 15 sends it down. It should be icing against the Braves. And good call by the refs. As I said, we'll give them their paycheck for the first period anyway. I think the way this is going to work, if reserve wins this game, they should be in the championship game tomorrow. If they lose, I'm not sure if they're in at all, and if they tie, I have no clue. They're probably in the consolation game, so actually, maybe even if they tie, they're in the championship game. I don't know. It's kind of an odd combination out there. The Talawanda Braves against the Western Reserve Academy Pioneers. Case and Spencer Case, I keep saying Ross. Spencer Case, a bullet of a shot from the point there, and Pat Donahoe out defensively. They flip it high in the air, all the way down, everybody outside. Nice play, Spencer Case. They flip it down in. First one on it is Donahoe. Donahoe sends it up ice, hits the player with no number on. Andrew Shaw's out there now, so Andrew, number 20, comes down, feeds in front. Donahoe, first one on a backhand, knocked down. Miller, Miller, Clausen, and Shaw. Nat drops it down in. Kyle coming over, Andrew Shaw out there also, sends it forward. Nice play, broken up by Donahoe on a good defensive play. Oh, and a couple of solid hits back. Little hand pass out there, but I guess it must have gone to Spencer Purvis. I'm not sure. Looked like it hit their player, but I guess not. Shot over the top of the net, comes in. They got a challenge, number 3, a little guy. Down, nice save, Alex, and he hangs on as we get number 16 crashing the net, but they're going to call a trip on Nat, I guess. As Nat is heading over to the sin bin. I didn't see that, but it was a save by Alex anyway. It'll be a 2-minute minor for tripping. No, for holding, excuse me, if I look over and see what they're calling. 2-minute minor on Nat, holding. 10-11 left, first period, 1-0. We've got Purvis, Donahoe, Williams, and Anderson out. Kept in. This number 3 is really quick. Forced out of the zone by Williams. Nice play. Sends it forward. Scott having a good shift out there. So Williams and Anderson, the two offensive players. Anderson gets it and drops it down in. Kyle is so quick with his wrists on those type of things. Sends it over to 5. 5, and they're skating around. They really got kind of broken up there. Down. Alex makes the save, and he hangs on. Alex, a couple of big saves early going. First period here, 9:41 left, first period, 1:30 on the power play opportunity for the Talawanda Braves. Shorthanded situation. We change up, and let's see who we've got. Chris Minton heads out, so Anderson and Minton offensively, Donahoe, Purvis defensively, Allegri in goal. Number 5 sends it around behind. We're going to have to hustle up to the point, and they let it get out of the zone. Anderson hustling back. Everybody tags up, but Spencer just sends it the length of the ice. Nice play by Purvis. They knock it back the other way, all the way down in. They wave off icing. Broken up in front. Nice play by Donahoe in behind. Sings off the boards. Great play. Pat Donahoe getting it out of the zone. 1 minute left on the power play. Anderson, Minton, Donahoe, and Purvis. Down shot on Alex, and Alex just hangs on. And that's what to do in those cases, because if you give up the rebound, bad things happen. 54 seconds on the power play, 9:05. Abel, Googs come out defensively, and it looks like we're going to go with Clausen and Taylor. So the two freshman cohorts out there, Kyle and Pat offensively, Mark and Googs defensively. Kyle takes the face-off, drops it, trying to get over to Googs. Googs just levels somebody there, comes forward. Chris ends up, tries the centering pass, broken up the man in front. Chris coming around, shot actually hits off the side of the net. Don't get the other one off there. Abel takes out the man in front. Nobody's open. We got a penalty coming up on Chris Guglielmi. Feed down in there. And it should be on that. Yep. It's going to be, let's see what the call is going to be. Cross-check on, probably on Googs, I guess. It was something that happened in behind the net, so 2-minute minor for cross-checking. We'll probably go with one offensive player. I think they'll put Anderson out there and then probably defensively go with Abel and Donahoe. Let's see, they put the 2 minutes up on the wrong side there. We got to correct that. And it will be a 5-on-3 power play opportunity for the next 26 seconds, and then 5-on-4 for another minute 34 after that. The purpose of this is just to determine if the kids can figure out the mathematics of all the penalties. 8:37 left. First period, great scoring opportunity for the Braves. And we'll have to see if we can clear out of the zone. Donahoe, Anderson, and Abel. Alex in goal. And bounces up out of the zone. What a nice job by Kyle Anderson. Got it the whole way out of the zone, right off the face. Icing! What a dumb play that was. No clue what he was doing whatsoever. I really don't understand that one. That was just, actually I shouldn't say dumb. That's probably a 4-letter word. But anyway, faceoff comes all the way back down into the Talawanda zone. And coaches hate to see that. 16 seconds still left on the 5-on-3 opportunity. Kyle at center. Pat, Mark, the two defensemen, Alex in goal. 8:27, and Kyle wins the faceoff right off the bat. They're sending watch the hanger, comes back out, and Patrick breaks it up. Comes forward, brings it down in the zone. Everybody back on sides, loses it. Mark kicks it forward, up, steps in, all the way behind. Watch the man in front, it's 5-on-4. Nat's back on the ice now. Nat breaks it up, back to Mark, shot, save, rebound, knocks out. Knocks down in front, and Alex makes the save. Alex comes up with a big save on that, and it kicked out, so it was kind of funny. When Nat skated on the ice, he actually skated right into the puck and almost knocked it back into the zone, but we're back to 5-on-4. We'll change up a couple of players. Miller will stay in at center. We'll put Case and Donahoe out defensively, Taylor at the other wing. 1:23 left on the power play. Don't let the shot get off. Misses wide left. A great scoring opportunity there, as I think Alex was screened on that. Tied up Donahoe. Taylor with it. Comes back up, challenge out there. Shot save. He hangs onto the rebound, and they crash the goalie. But Alex, one more time. I'll have to get from Sarah the statistics on this, but Alex has got to have at least 7 saves already in just the first period. 7:42 left. And 1:04 on the power play. Clausen is out at the only wing. Miller at center, Clausen, Donahoe, and Case. Allegri in goal. Miller's going to take the face-off. He's got our goal. Comes back up, poke checked away. Donahoe knocked down, kind of a high stick. Alex not really a save. And Clausen, nice job by Kyle. Sends it all the way into their zone. Kyle Clausen has really been playing some good hockey today. Stolen Miller. Miller gets it back again. And Miller, he's 1-on-3, and Nat somehow still controlled it down in there. 43 seconds on the power play. Kyle comes over. Clausen, they send it all the way down in. First one on, it's Patrick off the boards. Now he waited too long. Flips it out. Knocked down in. Shot broken up by Purvis. Comes forward. Back to Donahoe. Donahoe around the boards. Up, and they can't keep it in at the point. Yes, they do, but it doesn't matter because what a pass. Miller to Clausen. He drops it back. He's knocked down. Number 1, the goalie, sends it around. And up out of the zone. 11 seconds on the power play. Miller drops back out to Abel. Abel sends it up to Clausen. Clausen dumps it down in, and that'll kill off the power play right there. We get Googs back on the ice. 6:37 left. They killed off a two-man power play. Nice job out there. Abel poke checked away first time out of the zone. Gets it all the way back down into the Braves defensive zone. Sends it cross ice. I see Grinham's out there now. Had it lost to Taylor. Gets it back again. Loses it. Gets it right back again. Abel, Purvis far side over to Grinham. So we've got Grinham, Anderson, and we're going to have icing as John was trying to feed Kyle Anderson up there. Missed him coming up ice, and the goalie picks it up. Hands off to the ref. We'll have an icing call against reserve back down into our defensive zone to our left or Alex's right. Kyle Anderson at center. Pat Taylor left wing, John Grinham right wing, Mark Spencer defensively, Alex in goal, 6:08 left in the period. 1-0 reserve on the goal scored by Nat Miller in the first 21 seconds. Anderson drops it back to Purvis. Purvis up, trying to get it to Grinham. Kept in at the point, they dump it right back down on. First one on, it's Abel. Abel around the boards, gets it up to Taylor. Taylor, centering pass, nice feed to Anderson, down in. Good defensive play by number 16, but Kyle using his speed in behind the net. Kyle looking out front. Oh, Pat Taylor almost scores on the feed from Anderson. Up to the point, kept in Abel, back down Anderson. Somebody got a face full of glass off of that. They still keep it in at the point. First time didn't work, second time they send it forward, but right over to Spencer Purvis. Spencer flips it forward all the way down to their defenseman. Stolen by Kyle Anderson, shot! Just a little bit high on that, and we got a penalty coming up on the Braves. Kyle takes the shot. It's going to be an interference call, I think. And an elbow. It's on it's on the captain for the Braves there. I thought it was interference. Let's see, I think it may be an elbow. When Kyle broke down in, interference, that's the right call on that. It couldn't be an elbow, yeah. So it's the captain, Kyle, number 16 goes in. What had happened on it is that Kyle got free, broke down in. Oh, wonder why they're sending two guys in. There's a double. One was interference, but the other one, I didn't see what they motioned on that at all. So it's 5-on-3 for 2 minutes now. Nat Miller coming out, I guess just asking what's going on, and I missed the other one entirely. The interference was against Kyle Anderson. I mean, not on Kyle, but against Kyle, but I missed the other one entirely. So kind of an odd situation. Two simultaneous penalties there. 5-on-3, we need to pick up one. Purvis, Donahoe defensively. Miller shot! Rebound out there. We've got Minton, Miller, and Anderson keep it in at the point. Sends it over, step forward. Minton with it. Minton try. No, guys. No, that's not a. We're playing with it out there. Purvis, Donahoe defensively. We've got Miller, Minton, and Anderson. Sends it up to Minton. Knocked down. Comes back the other way. 19. Nice skater. Don't let him get the shot off. Misses wide left, and we're all back in our defensive zone. We should have somebody breaking out when we're 5-on-3. Ends up with Miller. Comes right back to Purvis, and we're not passing to anybody here. Knockdown, should be a high stick. Good call by the ref. Nat's trying to plead that it was a sidearm type thing, but it was obviously over the top of his head. And he is so tall that you got to call it on those. 1:14 left on the 5-on-3 power play opportunity. We have got to control the puck a little better on this. Spencer Purvis, Pat Donahoe defensively, Miller centering a line with Anderson and Williams. Scott at left wing, Kyle at right wing. 1-0, 4:34 left, first period. Right off the bat, comes in behind. Scott the first one on it. We get kind of tied up with ourselves. Donahoe coming forward. Pat bringing it all the way down in. Pat still with it. Goes down hard, but they're already 5-on-3. Over to Anderson. Ooh, solid hit along the boards there. And one person's got to be down in low. We got to step forward. And for 5-on-3, we need a little change of something. 47 seconds left. They're going to leave it for Miller. Nat will probably take it end to end here and let Kyle get down in there. Miller and Anderson. Nat brings it down in. He's got a person in front. Use the points. Use the points. Backhand down in front. Still with it. Miller gets it right back again. Anderson and Williams feeds out over to Purvis. Shot down through. Broken up the last second. And he hit it right into him. And that was not a good idea. Hits off the backside there. Only 18 seconds left on the power play. We've got to look for the open player, but step forward all the way down in. Donahoe brings it in. Baglieri's out there. Williams is out there. Just 3 seconds. And they just send it the length of the ice. Should be icing. But it hit off of one of our players, I guess, anyway, so it won't be icing in that. Back to 5-on-5. Really nothing materialized off of that. Oh, right to him. Down in front, backhand, just misses. We've got Donahoe, Purvis out defensively. Anderson. We're going to have a penalty coming up on White. Grinham steps forward and out of the zone. There'll be a penalty on White. Let's see what the call's going to be. A slash, and I think it's going to be on Patrick. Donahoe will go in for a 2-minute minor with the slash. 2:49 left in the first period. Still 1-0. Face-off will stay back in the Pioneer zone. Googs and Case defensively. Anderson, Taylor are only 2 offensive players. So a lot of penalties first period. There's actually been 2 5-on-3 situations. And look how they're pinching in so far. Right off the bat. And Kyle wins another faceoff and forces it down in the zone. Backhand comes all the way out to number 4, broken up by Taylor. Anderson gets it back. Kyle brings it down in, takes the shot, saved by the goalie on a great shot by Kyle Anderson. 1:44 left in the power play. Anderson coming down, breaks it up, and Kyle is all over the place out there. Case, Guglielmi out defensively, Allegri in goal. Comes back up, Taylor. Matt Taylor drops it down in. It was off of, won't be ice, well, I don't know about that. I thought it went off of Kyle's stick, but they said that they knocked it all the way down in, so it's an icing call against the Braves. Face-off comes back down in their zone to their goalie's right. 1:28 on the power play, 2:17 left, first period. We're going to stick with Case, Googs defensively. Miller comes out with Clausen at the wing. So Nat and Kyle. Spencer steps forward. Case just dumps it down in. Hits off of one of their players, bounces in the air. They try to flip it out, stolen by Miller. Nat has had a great first period here. This time they skated out rather than passing it out, coming all the way down in, broken up by Clausen. Steps forward. 2 of the players collide, right back in front. Spencer Case sends it up, don't let 3 get the shot off. Actually kind of wide on that. Big hit! And they go down hard, ends up, look Chris, for the open, that's it. Sends it the length of the ice. Googs all the way down in, 52 seconds left on the power play. Clausen hustles down in. We're just sending one down, retreating with the other. Comes back out, step forward, poke checked away, Abel, and Alex makes the save on that. And that kills off a little bit more time. 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the first period. 41 seconds on the power play opportunity for the Braves. Purvis, Abel on defense. Miller stays out there with Williams at wing. So it's Scott, Nat, Mark, and Spencer out there. Alex in goal. 1-0 on the goal by Miller at the 21 seconds into the period. Miller against his old team out here. Same with Alex. Sends it forward, drop up to the point, challenge. Comes all the way down through, broken up the last second. In behind, watch the man in front. Abel, poke checks away. Drops back up to the point, 15, keeps it in. Saved by Alex, rebound. Over the top right there. A good scoring opportunity. Abel to Purvis, and they send it the length of the ice. 15 seconds left on the power play. Nice job by Spencer Purvis getting it out of there. Williams hustles down in. Scott, good job back checking there. Comes around the other way, 5 seconds. And that'll kill off the power play. Right back to Mark. Flips it out of the zone. Not hard enough for icing. Patrick's back on the ice. Sends it down in. Broken up. Abel. Backhand up out of the zone. All the way to Miller. Miller Over to Williams. Scott coming down in. Scott takes the shot. Saved by the goalie. Williams, good solid shot. Anderson out there. Miller, and a great save at point-blank range, and they got a slash coming up. No, not on. I didn't. Boy, they're calling a slash on Miller. Never saw that one at all. That's the. I think it's the old phantom slash routine. Don't have any idea what that was. Anyway, 29.5 seconds left in the period. A 2-minute minor on Nat for slashing. Shot on the goal. Nice save by the goalie down in on that. We'll stick with Purvis and Abel defensively. Face-off should be outside the zone. Good call by the ref. Anderson and Taylor will be the two offensive players. Allegri in goal. Drops down in. Braves on the power play. Feed all the way back out. Hit off of something there. Taylor hustles down and loses. He lost his edge on that. Comes in behind. Purvis the first one on it. Spencer up. Nice job by Pat Taylor, sending it the length of the ice. 7 seconds left in the period. He tries to flip it out. Anderson gets it back again. And that'll finish off the first period. In behind. Nice period of play there. It's 1-0 going into the second period. Getting Nat coming out. Nat with our goal at the 21-second mark, and it's 1-0 heading into the second period of play. A great first period. 12 shots on goal for the Braves, so Alex with 12 saves. We had 7 shots on goal and 6 saves for, I don't have the name for the Braves goalie, so 12-7. The shots on goal in the first period. Good pressure by the Braves, and it's still a power play opportunity, but we control the face-off. Comes back in left. Anderson steals a. Boy, Kyle has been all over the place, and the girls like me to mention Kyle's name because he's the favorite out here. So anyway, Anderson and Taylor with Donahoe and Purvis back defensively. Comes down in, poke checked away Taylor. Pat's having a great. Oh! And there was a wicked hit from behind. And they didn't call something, and boy, that was not a clean hit. Solid hit down there as Pat puts on a little hip check there, and we got an offsides. Good call, but boy, there was a wicked, clearly a roughing call should have been made. I think the ref was following the play down there, but those are the kind of hits I hate to see with an elbow up into the back of the head. Williams at center, Minton the only wing, Purvis Donahoe out defensively. So our captain and assistant captain, still a power play for another 50 seconds. Off the boards, comes back over. 16 brings it down in. Shot broken up the last second, goes far side. Scott the first one on it. Scott just kind of tries to hand pass it out of the zone. Comes in, the Braves all the way through the crease and they score. It's a power play, nice feed. You can see that nobody picked up the man in front. It was an excellent pass in front. And that was a power play goal for the Braves. So at the 13:05 mark, it's tied up 1-1. And 17 and 16 were involved. I think 16 may have had the goal. I'm not sure if 17 had an assist or what on that. But it was a real nice pass from the other forward over there. Ties things up 1-1. 13:05 left, second period. Shaw is at right wing. Clausen, at right wing. Clausen at left wing. And boy, it's getting a little bit testy out there. Googs and Abel defensively. Miller centering a line with Shaw and Clausen. Abel breaks it up with a butt here. I guess that's why you wear padding. Comes in the middle. Mark pokes it forward up to Nat. Nat bringing it down in. Nat dumps it. It's the old dump and hustle down in. Miller is so wraparound, takes the shot just over the top there. Andrew Shaw, the first one on it. Shaw, solid hit. Andrew bounces right back up. Clausen, Shaw, the two wings. Miller at center. Flips it forward, right back out to Googs. Googs sends it far side. Everybody comes back, has to tag up. Nice job by Miller. Sends down in number 4, but Googs will be the first one on it. In the corner, takes the big hit. They send it back out over to Nat. Nat gets a trip, and they're going to call that one. Good call. Number 20 will go in for 2 minutes with a trip. I think it was number 20. He was actually trying to put a check on, but he dropped down so low it created the trip. So it's He didn't intend to do that, but he was so low that he trips Knapp trying to get out of the zone. Face-off will come outside. 12:10 left in the period, and we'll get a change coming up here. It's a power play opportunity for reserve. Taylor and Grinham, the two wings. Anderson at center. Donahoe and Case defensively. So Spencer and Pat out defensively. We got Kyle centering a line with Pat and John. Alex in goal. Kyle sends it forward. Anderson just brings it down in, dumps it. Nice play. Anderson hustling down in. Taylor and Grinham, two of the freshmen. John up to the point, up to Case. Case wide left on that, but will come all the way over. Back to Donahoe. Donahoe takes the shot down in front. Control! Shot, and Kyle, nice shot. Back over to Taylor. Taylor, Grinham, and Case are all freshmen. We got three freshmen, a sophomore, and a junior out there. Up to Patrick. Donahoe looking for the backhand. Grinham trying to score on it. Sitting on the puck, back out, kept in, over to Case. Take the shot. Spencer shot, nice shot, rebound, and he hangs on. Spencer Case, a nice solid shot from the point. And the feed came from his other defenseman, Pat Donahoe. So Donahoe to Case on that one with Grinham, Taylor, and Anderson. So good pressure, nice save by the goalie, and he wisely hung on. 1:18 left on the power play, 11:28 in the period, a 1-1 game. Miller's got our goal. We've got Minton and Williams at the two wings. So it'll be Nat, Chris, and Scott out there with Pat and Spencer defensively, Alex in goal. Still a power play, tries to drop it back to Chris, feeds over. This time they try to kick it out of the zone. And good job by Chris Minton, just kind of back checking. He loses an edge, ends up with Scott. Williams coming up along the boards, comes up to the point, kept in, right back down Donahoe. Donahoe flips it forward over to Miller. Nat coming out, he's got our goal. Still controls, still with it, Nat, still with it, Nat. Looks for the man in front, broke it up the last second, nice defensive play. Miller over to Minton, back to Miller. They've got Williams in front. Scott setting up along the boards, comes back up, kept in by Case. Spencer to the 5-hole. And boy, that was a nice feed. Spencer Case into both Chris Minton and Nat Miller there. So nice. That was a great shift for Spencer Case. And we'll change up defense here. I guess offense also. Purvis and Abel come out defensively. That's 6 and 9. And we'll stick with Miller centering a line with Andrew Shaw at right wing, Kyle Clausen at left wing. So the two best friends out there, Kyle and Andrew, with Nat at center. 36 seconds on the power play. Out to Purvis. Had it, lost it, they flip it out of the zone, and Mark's going to have to hustle back to beat number 17 on this. Abel up to Clausen. Clausen over, gets by Miller. Comes back down in. They'll just dump it down. Smart play. Around the far side. 17. Oh, and 17 just grabbed Kyle Clausen around the head. Ends up with Miller. Nat coming down in. Nat still controlling. Nat still with it. Following the play. Scores! Nat Miller! It is his second goal. Miller! He beat him one more time. Nat Miller with a bullet of a shot. That's two. And I'd give an assist to Andrew Shaw on that. There may have been one to the defenseman back there. I'm not sure if that was Abel or Purvis, but we'll give one to Andrew Shaw on that. And the time, it's a power play goal, 10-14, second period. Nat Miller gets his second goal of the day. Again, it may go unassisted, but I'll give one to Andrew on that. So Shaw with an assist. Miller's got a pair of goals against his old team. Abel sends it out of the zone, bounces, they're still off sides, comes right back down into Purvis. Spencer, nice job, into the middle to Taylor. Taylor to Anderson. Anderson gun down, takes the shot, save, and the goalie hangs on. Good pressure, both on the power play, and right after that, Anderson, Grinham, and Taylor. This line is moving the puck very well. Purvis and Abel defensively, Allegri in goal, and even 10 minutes left in the second period. 2-1 on a pair of goals by Miller. Shaw's got an assist. There may have been another assist defensively on something out there, and then the first one I'm really not sure of. Up to the point, Abel keeps it in. Slap shot, Abel, broken up by 20. They send it the length of the ice, but comes right back down in there. Offsides, and there's still no offsides. Good call by the ref. It kicked back out. He was trying to trail it in with, but as it went over the blue line, one of the players was still offsides, and 19 just kind of kicked it back down in. 19 is one of their captains, is a great skater out there for the Braves. 9:44 left, second period, 2-1, pair of goals by Nat Miller. We got Williams centering a line with Baglieri and Minton. This is my favorite combination out there. Donahoe and Googs. So Williams, Minton, and Baggs. Out in front, steps forward. Baggs, first one on it. Knocked off the puck. Minton gets it right back again. Trailing the play. They're offsides as soon as they touched up. Yep. 19 never cleared on that. I don't know that he realized it had come out of the zone, but Joseph Baglieri just forced that one out all by himself. So nice job by Baggs. Scott stays in at center, Chris at right wing, Joseph left wing with Donahoe, Guglielmi defensively, Allegri in goal, 9:28 left, second period. Change of lines coming up. Ford is a huge center out there for the Talawanda Braves. Western Reserve Academy in white. Comes right back down in, knocked out of the zone by Chris. Minton has been playing some nice hockey out there today. Back to Donahoe. Donahoe flips it out of the zone. Should be no touches. One of those. It won't be icing. Comes back down and the goalie leaves it. Their goalie is really quick. He's short, but he is fast. Flips out of the zone. Knocked up. And somehow Donahoe kept that in. Williams, first one on it. Right back out to Googs. Googs over to Minton. Minton, no, he should have skated it down in that time. Chris back to Joseph. Joseph back to Donahoe. Donahoe steps forward and Joseph went down awful hard, and boy, he got drilled into the boards. I think they're looking for a boarding call or something. I really did not see what happened on that, but Joseph went down awful hard into the boards. And just a change of lines coming up for both teams here, I guess. Face-off will be just outside of the Braves zone. Miller centering a line with Andrew Shaw at right wing, Kyle Clausen at left wing, Googs and Donahoe defensively. Instead of Andrews, I think, got an assist. Miller, we know, has got 2 goals. Back to Donahoe. Donahoe hit off somebody, and Chris just steps forward out of the zone. Nice job by Guglielmi. Clausen back to Donahoe. Poke checked into the zone, right back to Googs. Googs cross ice. We're way offsides. Good call by the ref. Not good for us, but correct call. Patrick was trying to pick up that skating down in, but he stepped over it, and when Nat got to it, he was offside. So 8:33 left in the second period, 2-1, 2 goals for Miller against his old teammates, or his young teammates, or whatever they are. Old is the age of their parents. Anyway, comes back up. Back to Googs. Googs drops somebody. Shaw steps forward. Andrew having a nice game. All the way out. Puts the big hit on. Goes over far side. Flips out of the zone. Right back into Googs. He steps forward. Trip on 13. But the backhand comes right back to Nat when all's said and done. He sends it forward. Not hard enough for icing. Kyle Clausen heading down in. Kyle has been very aggressive both games today. We're offsides, we tag up, come right back out again. They send it out of the zone, and they dump it down in. That should have been icing, because he was not anywhere near the... Oh, they did call icing, okay. He really should have just kind of stepped forward another 2 steps, and he would have been beyond the red line. But anyway, icing against the Braves, 7:57. Sounds like one of these new planes, or 7:37, 47, 57 something. Kyle back out there. Kyle's about due for a goal. We'll let Kyle score in this game. John, Pat, the 2 wings, and we've got Spencer and Spencer, my S&S combination defensively. The Braves controlling off the board, comes up, kept in. No, Case can't quite get to it. And a little bit, Spencer Case, all the way down in. Nice job. Who's that number 15 or 16 that brought it down in the zone? Ends up back with Grinham. John with it. John had a goal before. John up to Kyle. They're still offsides. They hit their own player on that. Dumps down in wide of Alex. And Case, saved by Alex. Boy, Alex, I didn't even see that shot get off. Anyway, back out to Taylor. Taylor, Anderson, offsides. No, they wave it off. Better angle than I did. broken up. Nice back checking by Pat Taylor as he lifted his stick up and he went to shoot and he forgot to pick up the puck. So nice job, Pat Taylor, on that one. Sends it down in. Good play by number 20. Alex leaves it. 19 is really fast. Out in front, step forward, broken up by Grinham. John Grinham steps over to that. And in behind, Purvis with it. Two Spencers out there. Purvis off the boards, up. Pat Taylor gets it out of the zone, and not only is it out of the zone, it's out of play. And we'll have to get another puck here. I'm not sure that one went way out of play there. Face off, they flip it forward. The face-off stays inside the zone, so it must have gone off of one of our players. Abel Googs defensively. Williams centering the line with Baglieri and Minton. 6:47 left, second period. Scott, Joseph, and Chris off sides. They had a tag up. Abel sends it right back out again. Right back down in, broken up, right back out again. Everybody's got a tag up. Shot over the top of the glass. Not really a shot on goal. Pokes out of the zone. And Williams. Scott coming down in. Williams can get a shot off. Shoots. Scores! Scott Williams! Williams with a bullet of a shot. And the assist will come to one of the defensemen back there. Either Abel, Scott Williams, with a bullet of a shot fed out on that, and he just got a head of steam going. And I'll have to see who the assist goes on that, but Scott Williams was burning rubber on that one. The score, 6:29 left, second period. Williams puts us up 3-1. Scott's got a goal, Nat's got a pair of goals, Mark's got an assist, Andrew Shaw's got an assist, and there may have been one back on the first goal there. But good aggressive skating, and Miller, and both of Miller's goals and Williams' goals are just bullets of a shot. And now Scott is energized. It's the old Energizer Bunny routine. Comes back out, kept in by Miller. Backhand in, and Minton almost picks up one. Chris Minton is out there. Out to Scott one more time. Pokes down in. Scott looking for 2 goals on one shift. Let's get Scott's as he heads off. Williams with a great shift out there. And Minton almost gets one also. You can see Mike May congratulating Minton and Williams on that as they head out. So we've got Purvis and Donahoe defensively. Miller centering a line with Shaw and Clausen. 6 minutes left. Shaw on it. Comes back out. Andrew's got an assist on the day. Skates back. Number 16 is really fast. He brings it down in. Alex in goal, drops it back. Shaw steals the puck. Andrew back in front. Broken up by Spencer Purvis. Donahoe gets it back. They lose it. In front. Nice job by Clausen. As Kyle Clausen tied up the man in front, came from his wing position. Number 2 with the shot. Alex, he makes the save, loses it, gets it back again one more time. Andrew's going to have to hustle to get on this one there. Nobody is at their point. Challenge, guys, challenge. Donahoe pokes away. This one goes far side all the way over to Kyle. Clausen skates it out. Kyle dumps it down, not hard enough for icing. Miller coming down in, ties up along. Centering pass, nobody on this side as we were changing lines. 5:08 left, right back to Miller, up to Purvis. Purvis over to Donahoe. Donahoe shot just misses wide. One more time as we see is Grinham's out on the ice. John drops back defensively. Good job by Grinham. John skates forward over to Miller. Miller still with it, poke checked away. Right back to Donahoe. Donahoe to Purvis. Purvis up on, gets a face full of something down in. And they were going to call icing, and then, yep, they do call icing. So, good call by the ref. Looking for an interference call, but just an icing call against reserve. Face-off back down in our zone to Alex's right, our left. Case and Abel out defensively. And we've got Grinham, Anderson, and probably Taylor. Yeah, it was a little bit of an odd, I'm not sure why, because it looked like there should have been an interference call on number 20. Oh, they did call interference on number 20, okay. All right, I cancel what I just said. 2-minute minor on number 20 with 4:41 left. That makes more sense here or whatever. I thought it was going to be icing, but it should have been a 2-minute minor for interference. And okay, I see what the problem was. I called 20. It was number 2, not number 20. Okay. Well, they look enough alike. Now they're ready to drop. Yeah. Well, and their coach is going bananas over something that because he was ready to drop the puck, and the coach is now lecturing the ref. That is not a good idea.
Come on.
Yeah, okay. We're running late as is, and the coach is discussing some fine point about something which I have no idea what it is, but it's, anyway, we're going to drop the puck here. The kids could care less. It's an intellectual discussion, and the coach gets the better of this. I think what happened is the coach may be right, because, I don't know, but number 20 was in the penalty box, and it looked like the penalty was on him, so anyway, when all's said and done, 20 comes back in at center. It's a 2-minute minor, 4:41 left. Anderson, Grinham, Taylor. Mark slips down, and Spencer Case comes over to cover for him. Nice job by Case. Ties up along the boards, ends up with Anderson. Anderson coming around, power play opportunity. Anderson, Grinham, and they send it forward down in. Poke checked away, comes right back out, backhand, broken up Abel. Off the boards. Abel still with it, sends it forward to Anderson. Anderson trickles out of the zone, gets it to Grinham, backhand, right back to Anderson. John, over to Anderson, dumps it down in. Taylor, Anderson, and Grinham. Case and Abel back defensively. Nice job, Spencer. Case still controlled by back in front. Kyle shoots, just misses wide on that. Nice pass by Pat Taylor. Leaves it. Ends up with Anderson, and they skated out this time. Skating forward as Miller comes back out on the ice, dumps in behind Allegre in goal. First one on it is Spencer Case. Spencer off the boards, up to Taylor, kept in at the point. You can see that Kyle is kind of cherry picking there, trying to pick up a quick one. Comes all the way back down into Miller. And we dump it. Comes in behind, we tag up everybody back on sides. Miller, Anderson, and Williams kept in by Spencer Case on a nice shift there. They sent it the length of the ice all the way behind. No, it actually went out of play as it went up into the penalty box for the Braves, and the face-off will come just about at the blue line. I think it should be outside the zone. They're going to say, actually right on the blue line. It's not inside the zone, it's not outside. Actually, we'll just drop it. Nat stays at center. He's got Chris Minton at right wing, Kyle Clausen at left wing, Googs and Donahoe defensively. Alex in goal. 33 seconds still left on the power play opportunity. 3:14 left in the period. Miller a pair of goals. Williams a goal. Nat over to Minton, right back down in. Chris Minton brings it down in. Had it, lost it, gets it right back again. Centering pass. And they're cleared out of the zone all the way back to Googs on that nice job by the Braves getting it out of the zone. Googs still with it. Googs coming forward, sends it over far side. Down in to Donahoe. Donahoe. Patrick, and he goes down hard. He loses an edge. Bounces right back up again, and we're not challenging. But Kyle Clausen did a nice job of stopping back, or dropping back to pick up defensively. Miller with it. Miller still with it. Miller bringing it down in. Penalty's over. Back to Minton, 5-on-5. Over to Clausen. Back to Donahoe. Minton, centering pass. Miller, oh, nice pass. Chris Minton kept in by Donahoe. Donahoe having a great shift out there. Into Clausen. Miller set up in front. 5-on-5. Clausen back to Miller. He's got Minton out there also. 2:17 left. Nat, poke checked away. Nice job, and they just sent it the length of the ice. Somehow knocked down by Googs. Flips it in the air. Everybody tags up. Makes the save. Googs got a stick on that. I don't know how he did it. Hits off of Miller. 2 minutes left. Tries to flip it out of the zone. Right back to Chris. Bullet of a shot. Bouncing puck. Oh! As Minton almost gets one. Googs, good shift. Everybody on side. Tries to blow through everybody. Shot misses wide behind. First one on it is Donahoe. Donahoe skates it forward. He's got Minton out there too. Take it all the way down in, Pat. They're changing lines. Pat dumps it down. Pat still with it. Drops it back out again. Watch 16. He's got great speed. Shot down in, makes the save, and he's got to leave it. Ends up with Purvis. 1:27 left. They're changing lines. Spencer coming forward. Cross ice pass. Gets off of somebody. Comes all the way back down. Back out. The two Spencers defensively. 19. Their captain. Broken up. Watch the shot, save! And Spencer clears out. Another save for Alex on that. Up to the point, number 3, Alex makes the save. Over to Purvis. Big hit to the head by number 19. Left out in front. Case knocks it down one more time. Sends it up to the point. Loses it out over the zone. Dumps it down in. They're still way off sides. Ends up back with Anderson. Anderson, nice pass over to Grinham and Taylor. 46 seconds left. It's the freshman line. Purvis has to hustle back out on that. Oh, they didn't pick him up. Last second, dropped in front, and the first one on it, and we're going to get a penalty, probably on Spencer Purvis, I think. Or high stick on, no idea what that was there. May have been a high stick on Spencer Purvis as we didn't pick the man up. He kind of lost the puck at the last second. It's a 2-minute minor for high sticking. 37 seconds left in the second period. The face-off will be outside because the puck was around center ice, actually, but the face-off dot at the time. Abel, Googs defensively, Miller and Anderson offensively. Nat at center, Kyle, and one of them may try to cherry pick on this. Comes over, drops it down in. First one on it's Googs, levels somebody over to Abel. Comes around the far side, has it, loses it, gets it back again. Stay on him there. Centering pass all the way through the crease. Stay on the man. Broken up. Miller comes out 20 seconds. Miller skates forward. Miller gets it right back again, down in, everybody on sides. Oh! And they boarded him right into the corner there. And Kyle got the worst of that one. They send it all the way back down in. Broken up by Googs. Back to Miller. Miller just dumps it down in, and that'll kill off the second period. A great period of play as Nat Miller picks up a goal and Scott Williams picks up a goal. So heading into the third period of play, it's 3-1. Nat Miller with a pair of goals, Andrew Shaw an assist, and Scott Williams with a goal, Abel an assist. 1:22 still left on the power play going into the third period. And it's go green as Alex heads back to our right. Power play going into the third period for the Braves for 1:22. We'll go with Miller and Williams, so our two scorers are out there. Abel and Googs back defensively. So Chris, Mark, Scott, and Nat out there trying to kill off the power play opportunity for the Braves. Chris steps forward, which is what you need to do. Back to Mark. Dumps it the length of the ice. All the way down in. That's what you're looking for. Killing off time. Nat hustles forward. Scott, first one on it. Rides him into the boards. Nice job. And offsides. Good call by the ref. And that was caused by Scott Williams as he rode the puck handler off the puck. Went offsides, and when they drew it back down in again, it caused an offsides on the Braves. Face-off just outside the Pioneer zone. Nat stays at center. Chris comes forward a little bit. Mark kind of blocks off the angle. We got 13:47 left in the period. Nat steps forward. Back. Up in the air. Doesn't get out the first time. Nat with it. Dumps it the length of the... Actually, kind of just dropped that one down in softly. They send it back over near side. Broken up by Williams. Scott having a nice shift. One more time back. Abel sends it all the way down in, and that'll kill off even more time. Only about 48 seconds left on the power play. Sends it back up out of the zone. Broken up by Williams, and they get it back again. Scott steps forward. Everybody steps to be on sides. Poke checked out of the zone by Abel. Miller gets it back all the way through. Shot down. Rebound, no, in the crease. There's a man in the crease there, and he bounces on the puck there as Alex pounces on it. but it couldn't have gone in at the time anyway because the kid with no number on was in the crease when the shot came down through. So Alex pounces on the loose puck, and we had about a lot of white jerseys down in there. The face-off will be to our left, Alex's right. 27 seconds still left on the power play. And who we're going to go with? Spencer Case and Pat Donahoe defensively. Boy, shot off right off the bat there. We've got Pat Taylor stepping forward, challenge, comes back. So up to the point, broken up, last second, taken out of the play, rebound, nice job. Donahoe with a great play. Alex makes another save, in goal. Ends up 6 seconds left. Ends up dump it, Kyle. Dumps it the length of the ice, and that'll kill off the power play. Nice job, Alex and Kyle Anderson. Pat Taylor hustles down in. Grinham's out now. My freshman combination. John, Kyle, and Pat out there. Stepping forward, Spencer Case. Spencer keeps it in. Case and Donahoe defensively. They try to skate it out this time, tied up along the boards. Good job by Grinham. John is playing some aggressive. Ends up with Kyle, shot, save, and Kyle just spun on that one. So Grinham, Taylor, and Anderson looking very good. 2 freshmen and a sophomore out there. 12:06 left. Williams will come out centering his line with Minton and Baglieri. We'll go with Abel and Purvis defensively. So Mark, Spencer, Chris, Scott, and Joseph out there. Alex in goal. 12:06 left, third period, still 3-1. Williams sends it forward. Scott's got a goal on the day. Minton trailing the play, comes around near side. Tries to clear out of the zone. Nice job by Baglieri. Joseph has been very aggressive. Good cross-ice pass coming back down in. Way off sides. Doesn't matter as Williams is the first one to it. And they're calling the roughing. Interference, pardon me, okay. On Chris Minton. I thought he called a roughing. I was going to say, I'm not sure what that was. That's kind of an odd call because the puck looked like it was being played by the one player, but apparently they're saying that one of the reserve players tied up a player away from the puck. So it's a 2-minute minor on reserve on Chris Minton with 11:49 left, third period. Miller comes back in at center. Clausen at wing. Abel, Purvis defensively. Drops it back. First one on, it's Miller. Miller still control. No. Comes back out. Steps forward. They try to dump it down in. Comes back to Abel. He just flips it. No, it actually hits Miller. Actually comes down in. Matt with a chance for another shot. Goes that forehand. Shot. This one misses over to Clausen. Backhand in front. And knocked down, leveled right back to Purvis. Spencer takes the shot down in behind. We had a tag up on that anyway. Comes forward. Kyle Clausen stepping forward into it. Miller poke checks away. Matt Miller is so quick. Both skates and they step it forward. They dump it down in. Rolls behind. First one on it is Purvis. Purvis tied up along the boards. Takes on 2 of the players. Spencer is really strong. Miller ends up with it. Miller sends it forward. Up. Doesn't quite clear the zone the first time. Comes back down in. Purvis stepping forward. Abel poke checks away. Staying on the far side, just stay on it. And he hung on to it way too long. He should have passed. He had an open player, but he hung on to it far too long. 54 seconds left on the power play. Abel steals, comes back down in again. This time to Spencer. Purvis looking for, just flips it high in the air. Miller, save. First one back on it, so Alex with another one off the boards, and he just flips it the length of the ice. Nice job by Purvis. Kyle comes down in. As Anderson almost broke free on that. We're back with Donahoe and Guglielmi defensively. Leaves the puck back. Shot in behind the net. Kind of got tied up on the backside of the net. 19 seconds. They're trying to center it. Broken up by Williams. And Scott gets it all the way up. Challenge. Knocks it down. Nice job. Over to Kyle. Kyle bringing it down in. Anderson still with it. Lost it. Tries to feed it back. Williams. Shot. Save. Gets it back one more time. Flips it in the air. Great combination between Williams and Anderson. They almost get a shorthanded goal. Back on the ice. Minton Everybody on side. 16. Poke checked away at the last second. Lost it. Anderson. 2-on-1 coming down in. He's got Grinham out there. Shot. Oh, right into the body. Backhand over to Grinham. And everybody ties up in front. But two great scoring opportunities for Kyle Anderson on that. Fed by Scott Williams one time, and then John Grinham sent up the other time. So some good aggressive offensive hockey by Western Reserve Academy. 9:33 left in the third period. 3-1. Pair of goals by Nat Miller and one goal by Scott Williams. Anderson stays out there, probably centering his line with Taylor and Grinham. We've got, and we're going to have an interference call coming up on blue, I think. And, yeah, it should be an interference on blue because somebody just wiped. No, it can't be. Is it on John Grinham? Oh, that's okay. Pardon me. I thought the interference was, I saw John go down. I thought the interference was on blue. It was also kind of odd because both teams touched the puck, but I guess we didn't control it, so. All right, face-off should be outside the Braves zone. Braves against the Pioneers, 2-minute minor, 9:22 left. And we got to be careful that we don't lose our composure out here. We'll stick with Guglielmi, Donahoe defensively, Taylor at wing, Miller at center. Allegri in goal, right back, and Pat just dumps it down in. We got both Pats on this side, so Taylor, Donahoe, Guglielmi, Miller. Taylor hustling down in, up to Miller. Miller's got 2 goals on the day, looking for the hat trick. Coming way off sides, and 20 hung onto the puck a little too long, and his teammate tried to break in front of him. It was number 5, or number 19, excuse me. And 20 will stay at center, 19, 13, the 2 wings. Just kind of off on the timing there. Nat at center, right back. Donahoe knocks down, ends up with Miller. Miller still with it, tries to split the defense. They come cranking back the other way. Nice job by Taylor, forces it down in. Right back to Googs. Had it, lost it, shot. Hey, saved by Alex, and he hangs on. Alex comes up big. So we'll flash in Alex having just another great game in goal. Good job by the Braves keeping the pressure on there. And we see 8:56 left in the period, 1:34 on the power play. We've got the 2 Spencers out defensively. We'll stick with Miller and Taylor offensively. Nat, Pat, kind of rhyming combination. Over to Case. Spencer Case off the ball. Great job. Spencer Case has had a couple of just super shifts out there, including a couple of shots on goal back in the first and second period. Off the board, we got Williams out also, coming back down in. Broken up last second. Alex knocks it down. Williams and Miller shot, makes the save, and he hangs on. So Williams and Miller, our 2 scorers, are out there offensively. Case and Purvis defensively. 1:05 left on the power play, 8:27 left in the third period. Still 3-1, 2 goals by Miller, 1 by Williams. Assist to Shaw, Abel, and I think somebody on Miller's first goal there too. Right off the bat, comes in behind. We're gonna have to hustle over on this one. Scotty, first one on it. Face full of glass, but they still get it back again. Kept in, number 3, shot redirected, but it didn't actually end up being a shot on goal. In fact, I'm not sure who it hit coming down through there. Alex just hangs on, which is a smart thing to do anytime it's near the net there. 48 seconds left on the power play. Chris Minton comes out, Kyle Anderson comes out. We'll stick with the same defensive combination of Spencer and Spencer. Anderson at center. Chris Minton is the only wing, left and right, so Chris gets to play both positions. 48 seconds off the board, comes over. Kyle sends it up, down, in. We challenge. Good job, Spencer. Case, stay on him. One of the players goes down, ends up with Case. Case along the board, trying to get it up to Minton. Minton tied up by number 16, good skater. A little bit of a high stick. They're going to get Chris for a slash. Knocks down in, behind. Chris has to hustle on this. And we'll get Yep, I agree with that call. So it'll be a 2-minute minor for a slash on Chris with 22 seconds still left on the first penalty. So it'll be another 5-on-3. This is the third time in this game there's been a 5-on-3 situation. Twice for the Braves, once for the Pioneers. 22 seconds on that. Faceoff stays in the zone. We got Abel and Donahoe defensively, Anderson as the center in both wings. So Kyle gets to play 3 positions now. And wait a second. Yeah, that's a delay of game. I don't know what 16 and 4, and they should have called a timeout there, but no idea. 4 and 16 must have been discussing their homework. It's a rough curriculum down in Oxford. Okay, we'll flash up on the scoreboard for just a second.
Watch the high sticks, ref.
With 22 seconds left on the penalty to John Grinham, 2 minutes on the minor to Chris Minton, and we'll take just a... Actually, we'll flash down on the puck and take a breather here so I can rest my elbow. We're getting a little cheering from the fans up in the audience there. Kyle comes back in, Mark, Patrick, Alex. And again, 7:44 left, third period, 3-1, 5-on-3. Good scoring opportunity for the Braves. They're going to have to take advantage of this. Right to Kyle, right off the bat, and Kyle clears at the length of the ice. Kyle Anderson has been very, very effective, both on power plays and shorthanded. Don't challenge with that, stepping forward. Mark pokes it out of the zone. One more time, out of the zone, and they clear it. Abel sends it back down in, and that'll kill off the first one. Comes back up, broken up. Donahoe, Grinham's back on the ice. He heads over, poke checked away. No, he skated right in it. That was one of the bigger dives we've seen in the history of ice hockey. Poke checked away Abel, comes back up, tries to ride him off the thing, stepping forward. Who do we have out? Clausen, shot, save Alex, and he hangs on. Alex comes up big. Kyle Clausen stepping on the ice to help out there, so it's 5-on-4 for the next minute 19. And we'll go with Googs and Donahoe defensively, Miller at center, Clausen as the only wing. Kyle, Nat, Patrick, and Chris, Alex in goal. Steps forward, watch for the shot, missed wide left. Kyle's gonna have to hustle to get onto that one. Flips behind, first one on it. Donahoe around, hustling up is Miller. Miller steals the puck. Nat coming down in, one-on-one. Nat still with it, shoots. Oh, wiped out. Actually, no call on that. I think that's correct, as he just lost an edge. Right back to Nat one more time, looking for the hat trick. They're shorthanded, tied up by number 17, into Clausen. Kyle drops it down as they're killing off time. 45 seconds still left on the power play. Kyle Clausen coming down. They lose control of the puck. Miller ties him up along the boards, gets it back, and they're sitting on the puck. Cross ice over to Googs. Chris takes one of those bullets down in. Almost gets a ricochet shot on goal. Clausen the first one on it. Kyle with it, tied up from behind by number 2. Kyle battling number 2. He found somebody his own size. Good job. Kills off 15 more seconds. They're down to just 20. Miller comes over, and everybody's on sides. Shot, rebound, Alex hangs on. Great job. Kyle Clausen and Nat Miller tied the puck up in the defensive zone of the Braves for, must have been 30 seconds down there. We get the 2 Spencers out defensively, Case and Purvis, with Anderson and Williams offensively. 10 seconds still left on the power play, 5:54 in the period, 3-1 reserve. Shot, Alex made the save. They flip it in the air, and it trickles up into the netting. Spencer Case was trying to set it up. Got hung up in the netting there, so 5 seconds left on the power play. And they can't get the puck back out. Should be a delay of game on the netting. Nope, they get it back out. Drops it down, okay. It's amazing how critical that little black thing is to making this game work. 5:49 left in the third period. 3-1, great hockey game. This shot goes wide. First one on, it's Williams. Scott having a great game. He's got a goal in the day. Comes up to the point. Tied up by Anderson. Clears out of the zone. Right back to Minton. Minton backhand. Clears the zone. We're back to 5-on-5. Everybody on sides. Drops it. Minton steals. back to Purvis. They'll clear the zone the first time. Broken up in behind. Over to Case. Spencer reverses direction. We got too many people down in low. Oh, not in front. Save! Alex! Rebound! Save, Alex! Alex! Boy, a couple of... We're really kind of not organized here up, and we sent a smart play by reserve if it makes it the whole way, because we were really kind of... I think we had too many men back in. We didn't realize we were at 5-on-5, and Alex came up big on that point-blank shot. Bullet of a shot from the defenseman who stepped out in. Alex making the save, and his defensemen have to come and congratulate him now. So 5:09 left, third period. Allegri looking hot. Purvis and Donahoe defensively will go with Williams centering a line with Taylor and maybe Grinham, I guess. So Scott, Pat, John out there. Steps forward, and somebody lost a stick right off the bat, but it skates forward. The first one on it is Purvis. Purvis bringing it down in. Taylor sets up behind. Pat comes around this side. Grinham looking back. John, the first one on it. Up to the point. Williams dropped back to cover for him. Scott gets back on it again. Williams with the goal. Sends it over near side. Brings it down in. Tries to poke check away. And they're offsides. Poked out of the zone by Pat Donahoe. Everybody tags up right back to Purvis. Spencer coming around far side. Sends it over to Grinham. Grinham is kind of tied up along the boards there. Ends up with Williams, and Scott sends it out of the zone. All the way back down in, 4:25 left. Pat Taylor hustling down in. And we got Miller back out on the ice now. Donahoe. Perfect read by Andrew Shaw. Andrew tries to drop it back. Andrew's got an assist. And we're going to have an offsides coming up. Good call by the ref. As Miller hadn't cleared, but it was a solid shot by Pat Taylor on that. Andrew Shaw will stay out at one wing. Kyle Clausen at the other, with Googs and Abel back defensively. So we've got Nat, Andrew, and Kyle out there offensively. Allegri in goal. Mark and Chris as the two defensemen. 4:09 left, third period. Steps forward. And he dropped it all the way down in. I think Nat hit that harder than he meant to. Flips in the air. Knocked down. Should be a high stick. No, we got it. No. We got to get to it, though. But they touched it, so it can't be a high stick. I guess that. And Chris knocks down. We clear it up out of the zone. Nice job by Guglielmi. Trailing it. Miller, and he goes down hard. They're not going to call a trip. Ends up over to Clausen. Clausen down in. Kyle hustling forward. Backhand. Tries to clear out of the zone. Up. Mark knocks it down. Bouncing puck over to Chris. Chris, cross ice, broken up, comes back the other way. Mark off the helmet. That always counts too. That's why you wear the helmet. Way offsides. Good call by the ref. And a face full of ice he gets for his effort there. Offsides on the Braves. We'll get a change of offensive line out there. Probably stick with the same defensive combination. Maybe not. 3:28 left. Third period. Let's see. I see Case and Purvis defensively. Williams centering a line with Minton and Baglieri. So Joseph, Scott, and Chris out there offensively. Spencer and Spencer defensively. Oh, nice move by Spencer Case. Up to Minton. Bouncing puck. Didn't get out the first time. Maybe the second time's a charm. Watch the man in front. Centering pass broken up last second. Nice play by Williams. Scott sends it out. Scott does a real nice job defensively as a center. Comes over. Steps forward. Way off sides. Oh, they waved that one off. I'm not sure about that. That one looked pretty big offsides to me anyway. Comes back around near side. Ends up with Baglieri. Little butt into the stick there, but no harm done, and the mothers didn't complain. 15, shot down. Oh, just misses wide. Picked up by Purvis. Comes around to Minton. Chris, skate with it. Chris, no. Skated forward. Look, cross ice. Nice read. Case over to Williams. Williams and Baglieri coming down in. Williams looking for his second of the day. 2:27 left. This line looks great. Joseph, Scott, and Chris out there. And somebody got dumped kind of from behind. Taylor's out there now. Comes back out as we've changed up two of the players. Hits off of one of the players, comes back to Pat Taylor. Pat had it, lost it, gets spun around. Right back, though, to Pat. Pat flips it in the air. No, no, no. Right to somebody, drops back to pass. He drops back again, tries to break it up, hit off of somebody, and Purvis off the boards. Pat with it the first time, right in front of us. Donahoe being very aggressive. Williams tries to clear the zone. First time, little shove behind, but they get it out. Shouldn't be icing as they're letting it roll down. Nice job by Donahoe and Williams. We've got Grinham, Anderson, and Taylor out there. 1:33 left. This line has been really good. Guglielmi, Donahoe defensively. And this is just icing. Nope, it won't be actually, as Chris has to get back to it. Chris off the boards. They're way off sides. Right back, take your time. Just skate it slowly. Drops it down. Open ice right there. Hits off of something. Open net. What do I mean open ice? Look for the open net. Pick one up. Ends up, and hustles step forward. Chris takes the big hit. Ends up with Donahoe. Right back, they're still off sides. Anderson pokes away. Kyle looking for the open net. Back to Williams. To Miller, shoots! Oh, nice save back there defensively. 49 seconds. Miller would have had the hat trick. One more time, Miller shoots. Just misses, it's still in there. Shoots off the backside of the net. Miller draws it out. Miller still looking for the hat trick. It's still around there. Up to Chris, keep it in, Chris. No! And it's a foot race coming back out. Donahoe hustling down in. Pat knocks him down. Ends up with Googs. Big hit. It's still an open net. Still time. We're looking for Nat to get the hat trick off of this. He's tied up. Centering pass all the way through. Two of the players tied up. Take the shot, Chris. Keep going, Chris. No, Kyle. Oh, he lost it. 9 seconds, and yeah, we're going to send both of them, man. That's... Actually, the two of them had been tied up for the last minute 13. They were, yeah. So, I thought Nat or Kyle was going to pick up an open net goal on that, but defensively, they step right back. I'm not sure if they'll call a penalty or if they just get a, actually, it almost looked like number 16 and Googs got tied up with each other. So they're going to send them both off. No, only Googs. They should be sending 16 off also. They're kind of arguing, but with 8.5 seconds left, I'm not sure I'd worry about it at this point of the game there. They were just, they were living in each other's shoes at that point, or skates. They're going to put the no goalie, they're going to leave the goalie out. So this is where Miller is going to score his open net goal. And the face-off is at center ice, probably a good call. 6-on-5, open net. No, actually a double penalty. Drops back, try to get an extra shot off there if they can. The backhand, down in, stolen, back, and over. Nobody on that side, right at the buzzer. What a game, as reserve comes up big. Let's get the parents here. And then we'll get Alex, one more phenomenal game by Allegre in goal. Alex, again, super job defensively. So reserve, after tying the first game, has come back to beat. They tied Upper Arlington 3-3, then they came back and beat Central Catholic 4-1, and they've just beaten Talawanda 3-1. Pair of goals by Nat Miller against his. So the two players of the game are former Talawanda players. Nat Miller, the offensive player of the game. Alex, the defensive player of the game. Shaw with an assist, Abel with an assist, and Scott Williams with the kind of the goal that made the difference in this. Nat Miller, 2 goals. Scott Williams, 1 goal. Final score, Western Reserve Academy 3, and the Talawanda Braves 1. So we'll go on to the championship game tomorrow, and I have no idea who we're playing. We'll get the players, they head off the ice there. Patrick had a super game. Both Patricks did. Andrew Shaw with an assist. Googs, another good game. Alex, just phenomenal in goal. John Grinham, another nice game. And we'll just kind of wait for everybody to clear. Nice, clean game between the the two teams there, the Talawanda Braves, the visiting team, in blue, and Western Reserve Academy, the home team, in white. We get Pat Taylor there, Pat Donahoe, Williams, Alex, Nat Miller, my offensive player of the game, as he's talking. Number 5, 16, and 19 were three great skaters for the Braves, and Nat seemed to know all of them well, and Alex seemed to know them too. So they're former teammates. And if the final score's off, we'll kind of hit the chill for a second and go in the locker room. Okay, all I can see is the back of Chris because he's so tall. Alex, let me get that face. All right.
Yeah!
Nice job.
Beat the hometown.
Yeah. We'll get David on this too, just for the heck of it. He didn't break the tape. Where's Chris? Okay. It's gotta get a kink in my neck looking at you, whatever. And we got. All right. Nobody's got the key, so we'll film Hudson for a while too, because we know half the guys in the.
Yeah, they're gonna ram on Moeller, baby.
Yeah, on Cincinnati Moeller. We got Chris in there. Nat had a super game. And we'll get Clausen. Case is number 5. Who else can we? Actually, I should probably be reading what's going on. Let's see what we got on the. It looks like, actually, when I get the statistics, Miller had 2 goals. Clausen with an assist. Donahoe with an assist, and Googs with an assist. So Pat and Chris both get assists off of that. We'll just kind of go in for a second while they've got their helmets on. Let's see how ugly they're looking here.
Leave them on. Leave the jerseys on. Just keep them on for a second. Here. Give them to me. Give them to me.
They're collecting jerseys.
We're going championship, baby. We're going.
Gatorade early, guys. I also got water in case you want water.
Number 30, Alex.
There's water.
Number 18.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Finally made the score sheet. I want Hudson.
Nat, you want to take this?
All right, baby.
Who wants to stay here and watch the Hudson game? Because whoever wins this game is basically in it.
We want to go see all volleyball. Let's go celebrate. All right, guys. Nice job. Way to go. Man, the volleyball game to be played back at the hometown. We're going to play with 2 balls. Good job, boys. Good job. 14 volleyball tonight with 14 penalties.
Don't stress. Don't.
Man, that was a fun game.
Good job.
Man, round of applause for our goalie, baby. Good job, boys. Team effort. Team effort. Oh, my God. That was everywhere. Said you want to shoot, baby.
I wish I could. What's that goalie's done? Hey! Keep your socks with you. Keep your socks with you. Yeah, keep your socks with you.
And we'll finish up this one with Nat.
Hey, let's get changed and get back. We got people waiting for us.
Kind of hard to read, but just kind of a quick summary of the tournament here. Going in, we'll zoom in. Actually, we can see the Western Reserve statistics there. 2-0-1. The points, the penalties, and minutes. A little bit hard to read, but just kind of a quick summary going into the championship game of the Northwest-Southwest tournament put on by Red Roof Inns. Looks like the only team that didn't have a loss is Western Reserve. We got some 2-1 teams, and Reserve comes in at 2-0-1 with 5 points. We'll be playing Centerville for the championship and just upcoming here. Just missed the announcement that they're trying to draft one of the Western Reserve parents for the penalty box for the game here. We'll flash in on Alex just for a second. And again, we're about to get underway. The championship game of the Northwest-Southwest tournament at the Dublin Chiller Rink in Columbus. The championship game will be Western Reserve Academy Pioneers, the visitors in green, against the Centerville Elks, the home team, in yellow. Kind of unusual, it's not a white team. Looks like we drafted Mr. Bagliari will be in the penalty box. Good spot for him. If Joseph gets sent in there, at least he'll be in good hands. The difference in the game probably is going to come down. The Centerville Elks have 96 penalty minutes in the first 3 games of this tournament, so they're averaging 32 minutes in penalties per